Hi everyone, my name is Dana and today I'm going to be talking about my daily feeding regime and how it kind of goes. I want to start off with a disclaimer that I am by no means a canine nutritionalist. However, I have worked with some people and gotten advice from some people, and yes, I do feed kibble. This is not a strictly raw diet. I just don't have enough faith in myself to provide a balanced meal without kibble helping me out. So even if the stuff I'm adding isn't completely balanced, I have the kibble still that is saving the day and making sure that my dogs get their food requirements. So I'm going to start off also by saying Buddy does not have a meal plan yet. He is a border collie. They are extremely sensitive to what kind of foods they eat and what gets added to their meals. So I am still transitioning him over to my kibble because the kibble he is currently on, I'm not a big fan of. My kibble that I use is Diamond Naturals, and then I supplement with like High Energy or Maintenance or whatever. Right now, since it's the summertime, more active, the dogs get High Energy as supplement. But yeah, so I'll go over the meal plan. So as you can see for Ammo, Monday through Friday, she gets 1 cup of Diamond Naturals or half and half Diamond Naturals and High Energy. She gets a multivitamin, a scoop of eggshell, and for eggshell, it is grinded up and it is farm grown. Like we get it from a local farmer. If you only get your eggs from stores, do not use eggshell because the companies will bleach the eggs and that's not good for dogs. And then they also get 1 pump of salmon oil. And then I let all of that soak for 30 minutes in hot water. And that helps the kibble so that they can actually absorb the nutrients. That's the one thing a canine nutritionalist told me, is that feeding kibble is great if you soak it, because when it's dry, it's harder for the dogs to digest. And with them struggling to digest it, there's no way they are absorbing all the stuff necessary. And the only reason why people think it's not good really to soak dog food is because they think it cleans off a dog's teeth. That is not true. Kibble is not hard enough to clean off your dog's teeth. If it was, that would be like dangerous to eat. Like that would be like Ben Bone, Nyla Bone level of, hardness, and those aren't supposed to be eaten. So anyways, after I let it soak, I have chicken toppers, beef toppers, a vegetable of choice topper, and a fruit of choice topper. So, I change it up, but I don't want anything getting wasted either. Now that it's summertime, more things are growing and I freeze it, but it's like, once it gets in the wintertime and we run out of the fruits and stuff, then I kind of just use what we have. And this is where I'm really glad that I use kibble, because if it was just the same fruit over and over again, that would probably not help very well in the nutrients front. So then at nighttime, I just do the Diamond Naturals or the half and half, and I let it soak for 30 minutes. And then on the weekend, this is different because with competitions, I may not be home and my husband might be feeding them, or my parents might be feeding them, or even if I'm feeding them, I'm typically busier on the weekends. So Ammo gets 1 cup of Diamond Naturals or 1 cup of Diamond Naturals and 1 half and half Diamond Naturals and High Energy. Then there's a choice of dried Baltic sprat. That's what I have right now, so that's why I put it on there. And then chicken foot or other dried meat that I have available. Her multivitamin, and I let that all soak for 30 minutes without the dried meat in. But yeah, so chicken feet are really good for cleaning off dogs' teeth, and that's typically the weekend. I'm typically unable to brush dogs' teeth. I'm more able to do that weekdays, so that's why I do the chicken foot. And I'm still supplementing, but like I said, I really trust this kibble. I'm really happy about it. And then nighttime, they get the Diamond Naturals. And then if she's extremely active, I will add more kibble as needed. But this is a good, base. So basically, if something ever happens to me, whoever's taking care of Ammo kind of knows the schedule. But at the end of the day, what's most important is that she's being fed the right amount of kibble. If they don't know how to do the chicken topper or where the salmon oil is or eggshell, that's not the end of the world for me. That's another reason why I don't feed strictly raw, because if something does happen to me and I need to be hospitalized, whoever's caretaking for her, I can't expect them to understand everything that I'm doing. So it's just nice where if worst comes to worst, they'll just feed kibble And it's not like the dogs will be super active anyways. But anyways, so this is Gunner's meal plan. So it's kind of the same, but he gets just Diamond Naturals. He gets a joint supplement, the eggshell, the salmon, let it soak for 30 minutes, chicken topper, beef topper, vegetable topper, fruit topper. And then at nighttime, he gets Diamond Naturals, and I let it soak for 30 minutes. And then Saturday and Sunday, he gets the 1 cup Diamond Naturals, joint supplement, let it soak, and then the dried meat or chicken foot. And then nighttime, 1 cup Diamond Naturals, let it soak for 30 minutes. And if he's extremely active, then I supplement with high energy kibble as needed. So his is just the Diamond Naturals for now. And then say if there's a day where I play fetch with him a lot and, you know, we go for a bike ride, then he gets the high energy. But right now, Gunner, he is kind of just enjoying life, laying around. You know, he's almost 9. So I can't expect him to be as active as Ammo is. And then Buddy, like I said, does not have a meal plan yet because we're transitioning him, but I have been introducing him to salmon oil and eggshell. And even if I can get him to just, you know, be okay with that stuff, I would be happy with that. He doesn't, and he's extremely picky. So I don't even know if he would want to eat chicken foot and stuff like that. So all of this is things I still need to test out before anything, because right now the treats Buddy only really eats, no question asked, is the treats that he's used to, which was those rawhide wrapped bones and bacon strips. And once I run out of those treats for him from his previous owner, I will not be buying those again because I don't, you know, believe in that. But his owner didn't know that, and the vet Buddy went to was not a good vet. So I'm sure the vet didn't really help out in that circumstance either. And, you know, a lot of owners are just whatever the vet says they trust. So I by no means blame Buddy's owner, because his owner did a really great job with him and Buddy was extremely loved, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But anyways, so I'll show you what their bowls look like before, like, I add the chicken toppers and beef toppers after I let it soak for 30 minutes. So this is what their bowls look like. Buddy is currently on a Lyme's disease prevention because his previous vet never recommended or advised or even offered any Lyme's disease vaccine. So when he came to me, he had it. So now he's getting rid of it. And Ammo and Gunner both are getting their heartworm and like tick. It's Heartgard and NexGard, so they're both getting that right now. That's easier to say. So this is what it looks like after it being soaked. Alright, so I will put these in a container and then I'll put saran wrap over the top or something, you know, or cover, whatever. But what's nice about this is you can leave them frozen, and now they are thin enough where I can peel them off and thaw the pieces that I actually want to use for the dog's meal the day of. Whereas I see a lot of people who raw feed, they have to thaw the food like at least a day in advance. But the longer you leave it in the refrigerator, the more you risk it going bad. So if it stays frozen until like 30 minutes before I feed them, that is what I prefer. Unfortunately, the chicken breast that I got is still thawing, so unfortunately, we can't prepare that. But I'm going to cut the chicken breast in half, like widthwise, and then cube it. So that's the plan with that. And then the cubes, you know, it's not going to be as nice as this, but I'll just take the cubes I want to use to feed the dogs. And then they'll thaw enough as well. But yeah, so that is that. Alright, so I forgot to record the other day, but now I have the new chicken I cut up anyways, so it all worked out. So Buddy, he's gonna get a little bit of fruit to try. Ammo, she gets the whole shebang, as you can see. She gets the sweet potato, blueberries, chicken, beef, and Gunner gets all that stuff as well. But yeah, their meals stayed exactly the same, except no heart guard, neck guard, none of that, because that was yesterday, and I forgot to record. But that's okay, because now I'm using the actual ingredients that I just chopped up. So it all worked out. But yeah, so now let's feed them. Okay. Okay. Now, typically I feed them all at the same time, but to prove that they like them, I'm gonna just do a little clip of them actually eating their stuff. She's really nasty when she eats, but don't worry, today's my crate cleaning day, so it's all good. I just realized I have a YouTube video playing inside our upstairs, so you might hear that in the background. Yeah, she thinks the meat is still a little bit silly, so it takes her a while to finish it up. Gunner, wait your turn. Gunner, wait your turn. I might have given her too silly of a chunk, and I think I gave her too big of one today. Typically she gets smaller ones. This one's a little too silly for her. I'll give her some privacy to finish it up. Now we'll go to Gun, because he's gonna have a conundrum. You can see him wagging his tail. You're just so happy, Gunner. Is it so yummy? And then Buddy, you know, he just gets a few little things, so we're not gonna worry about that. And also, he only eats when no one's watching, so I wouldn't put that kind of pressure on him. He'll just sit and smile at me until I walk away. I think it's because he just likes me paying attention to him and he'd rather hang out than eat. He's not, even though he's a big old boy, he doesn't have a big old appetite. He just looks like he does. Look at that, completely gone pretty much. Let's check up and see if Ammo finished her chicken junk. Hi, Princess. Yes, I'm coming. Did you get it? Not yet. But yeah, so that is what I have been doing with my dogs recently. I'm so glad you watched and enjoyed. If you have any other cheap suggestions or additives for a dog's meal, please let me know. I'd really like to see if I can add more. Also, please like drop your favorite supplements in general, like joint supplements, you know, just any supplements for dogs who, you know, need it, or just preventative supplements. I'd like to learn more. Okay, Gunner, what's going on with you, mister? He's mad that there's no more food, I think. But yeah, so that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!